the most interesting or second most interesting spot. Number 5, who is it? Clemson.
There we go.
That's
Oh, Dad.
How we doing?
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good to see you.
Good. Good to see you
Tell you
guys.
what, you
again.
haven't aged a bit since last
Right.
year.
Thank
You
you.
look,
I mean,
you look great.
the team's looking good this year, so I'll age when they start looking bad, and I got stress to worry about. But
Yeah.
I think we're doing well this year. So
Great. How's the family?
The family's good. Kids are doing well. Will's a great holder, doing well. Wife's great. Kids are good.
The lake house?
Can't really complain. Yeah. Oh yeah. Lake House is great, especially this time of year.
Yeah.
Really
Yeah,
doing
Great
well.
spot.
Yeah. How about you
It's a
guys?
Great spot. You know, same old, same old.
Cool. Playoff committee's doing well.
Hanging in there.
Nice.
Yeah, I didn't like a little bit of that chaos this week.
Yeah, I
that
feel
makes
that.
my job a little hard. but
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
interesting.
Does. Yep.
You gotta keep you guys on your feet. You know, we never know what we're
100%.
gonna get.
That's right.
So.
What you see here is called the preliminaries. Think of it as the warming up event before the selling, where the parties can get to know each other. Next is the investigation stage, where the spin selling questions come into play. SPIN stands for situation, problem, implication, and needs payoff. Let's see how these work out.
So, how would you guys describe the current playoff situation in college football right now?
Yeah. I think there are definitely a couple teams that have wowed us throughout the year. I've made a big statement. Ohio State, definitely.
Yeah.
LSU too.
Yeah, those two are looking
Incredible.
good, definitely. We watched a bunch of film on those two teams.
Yeah,
so they're
yeah,
looking good,
Absolutely.
definitely.
Fourth spot, a little more murky.
Yeah.
Might even have a Pac-12 team.
Yeah, we haven't
in this
seen that.
year, which has been a little while since that has happened. So a little funky. You like
Yeah.
to get the whole country involved.
yeah.
So
Like to keep you guys on your feet, like I said, good year in college football. So, how would you guys describe the ideal situation for the college football playoff this year?
I think one that's going to get the most people to watch.
Yeah, I agree.
Definitely.
Gotta get the fans into it.
Absolutely. Ones that's going to be riveting for our TV audience as well as people in the stands.
Oh, yeah.
And honestly, the 4 best teams.
Yeah.
You know, in our estimation, we have a little bit of experience under our belt. So definitely what we're going for.
Yeah, all things we're looking forward to. We're excited to be back in this position again this year. So.
Here you see Dabo start to ask some situational questions. These happen at the beginning of the sale so the seller can gather information and data about the buyer's current situation that will help them be better prepared throughout the rest of the sale.
So, have there been any tough situations when you guys were trying to come up with rankings so far this season?
Yeah, sure. I would say one of the bigger issues was Georgia losing to South Carolina.
Oh yeah.
And it's kind of made it tough for rankings. And I'd say putting the top 3 in order, top 3 teams in order would be kind of tough because obviously they haven't played each other and they're just absolutely dominating. So I'd say it gets a little bit murky.
LSU and Ohio State are playing well. I also think that our big win over Carolina should help us in the rankings too. But anyway, have you guys seen from the public? Has there been any backlash coming off of your rankings or any complaints
I
about
think
it?
a little bit. People say we tend to favor the SEC teams,
Yeah.
and SEC bias. They're not that good. They're overrated. Blah blah blah. So we have been hearing a little bit of that this year, definitely.
I hear a lot of that chatter too. And if you guys need an easy fix for that, as you know, Clemson's an ACC team. So if you want to throw us right there at number 1, that could get rid of the SEC bias rumor. So that's just for you guys to think over. So.
These problem questions that Dabo just asked explore difficulties with the committee's current situation. Dabo asked about the public's opinion as a way to show that there is a weakness within the committee as people think there's an SEC bias. In selling situations, this helps the buyer show the seller the different issues that they may not have considered previously.
So you guys would hate to have a boring playoff again, right? Like that would cause ratings to go down. You might not fill the seats in the stadium. So what do you guys think about that?
Yeah, sure. I mean, we definitely want the best teams there.
Mhm.
I mean, what did have bad ratings was when we put Clemson and Bama, and they kind of met on a crash course
Yeah.
a bunch of times.
Mhm.
Especially being 2 regional schools, people kind of got tired of it. But we just try to do the best teams.
Yeah.
We try to take ratings into account a little bit, but we try to rank the best teams.
Yeah, I agree. It's tough to find that balance, but you wouldn't want a bad team to get in. Like in years past, Clemson's played Notre Dame, we blew them out.
one man with a chance to stop him, Jalen Elliott, and he will not. Touchdown, Clemson, 62 yards.
A few years back, we played Ohio State, blew them out.
Your center, Goldman takes the pitch and just walks in to cap a tremendous
careful to who we pick this year. Definitely looking for the best 4 teams.
Yeah. Try to not listen to Paul Feinbaum too much because he'll talk your ear off and he's never right. So
Yeah, that's right.
I've never listened to him.
Yeah.
I don't know how anyone does.
no, they can't. Anyone.
I do love the screaming old lady on his show.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Who needs him anymore? Just give that lady his job.
Yeah,
We're good.
absolutely.
What you just saw was Dabo asking the committee implication questions. These make the buyer realize the seriousness of the situation while also offering a potential solution. The committee doesn't want a boring playoff because that means less viewers, which means less money in the end.
So how great would it be if we had all 3 games in the playoff this year just turned out to be great games? What do you guys think about that?
You know, it would be great to have all the playoff games really getting competitive. Hopefully it would bump up ratings, and you know, it would be a good indication that we've done a really good job, which would be really great for us.
Oh yeah.
Definitely. I mean, having a clunker really hurts our bottom line.
Yeah, I mean, we hate to do it every year, but you know, we'll beat whoever is put in front of us by 40. So.
You definitely have made some clunkers out of some presumably good teams.
Yeah.
So, you know, sometimes we'll go under fire for that. Oh, number 5 should have got in and not them. Blah,
It's
yada,
understandable.
yada, yada. So, like, that's just kind of the nature of the beast. But 100%, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's something we strive for.
Oh yeah, we would love to have some great games in the playoff this year.
Yeah,
Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Now Dabo asked needs payoff questions that showed the committee that Clemson was the perfect solution to their problem, as they will create an exciting and engaging playoff situation.
So, Dabo, is there anything else that you'd like to tell us about Clemson before we made up our mind here?
Yeah, I just think, you know, you guys never want to count out little old Clemson. You know, like people have been saying this year that we don't play anybody, any good teams, but I think over the past several years and even this year we've shown that, man, our players are capable, we've got good coaches, we've got the talent to do it. We've done it in the past, we've got a few national championships under our belt, we've got experienced players, and I really think that we're the best team in the country and we're ready to take the college football playoff by storm.
Moving out of the investigation stage and into demonstrating capability, Dabo explains why Clemson needs and deserves to be in the playoffs.
All right, guys. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for
Always
coming.
A pleasure. I'll see
Yep.
you guys next year.
Absolutely. I don't know about you, but I would feel comfortable if we put Clemson at number 1. I think we're making a mistake not having them at number 1 right now. I think what Dabo said really resonated well with me, and I don't know about you. What are your thoughts?
I mean, I can see how he's a great coach, how he's a great recruiter. He pretty much swayed me there. You know, I never doubted their talent. I thought maybe, you know, are they as battle tested with all these new guys when they lost all the guys on defense and so forth. But he really sold me on Clemson as a school, as a program. I think we could put him number 1 and people will be all right with it.
I think it's a good idea. Let's do it.
All right.
Let's see who number 1 is. The number 1 team in the country, the reigning national champion Clemson Tigers. And that'll put them in the